Hey there, fellow knowledge seekers. Welcome to an exciting journey into the depths of your mind. Ever wished you could download information straight into your brain, Matrix style? Imagine the possibilities if you could instantly master a new language, ace a complex subject, or even learn to play a musical instrument in a flash. Well, while we haven't cracked that code yet, there's some seriously exciting news from the world of neuroscience. Researchers are uncovering the secrets of how our brains work and how we can harness this knowledge to enhance our learning abilities. Get ready to unleash your brain's hidden superpower, neuroplasticity. This is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. Think of your brain like a giant, ever-evolving Lego masterpiece. Each piece represents a bit of knowledge or a skill you've acquired. Every time you learn something new, it's like adding a new Lego brick and making a new connection. The more you learn, the more intricate and robust your Lego masterpiece becomes. That's neuroplasticity in action, your brain's incredible ability to change and adapt throughout your life. Pretty cool, right? This means that your brain is not a static organ, but a dynamic, ever-changing entity. The even cooler part? You're not stuck with the brain you were born with. You have the power to shape and mold it through your experiences and learning. You can actually train your brain to learn faster and more efficiently. By engaging in new activities and challenging your mind, you can enhance your cognitive abilities. It's like upgrading from dial-up to high-speed internet, but for your brain. Imagine the possibilities when your brain is operating at peak performance. In this essay, we'll dive into the fascinating world of brain science and explore practical, research-backed techniques to boost your learning capacity. We'll look at how you can apply these techniques in your daily life to become a more effective learner. So, buckle up, get ready to geek out on some brain science, and let's unlock those learning superpowers together. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just a curious mind, there's something here for everyone. Let's be real. In the age of smartphone scrolling and endless notifications, focusing on a single task can feel like an Olympic sport. But guess what? Your attention is the VIP gatekeeper to your memory palace. Imagine trying to build a house of cards in a windstorm. That's what learning with distractions is like. Your brain simply can't build strong neural connections when it's being bombarded with a million other things. You might be able to recite the first few words of that catchy song on repeat, but good luck remembering that complex concept you tried to cram while simultaneously scrolling through social media. So, how do we tame those distraction dragons and give our attention the royal treatment it deserves? First things first, let's face our nemesis, the smartphone. It's not you, little buddy, it's me, and my irresistible urge to check you every 5 seconds. The solution? Out of sight, out of mind. When it's time to focus, banish your phone to another dimension, or at least another room. Next up, create a learning sanctuary. Find a quiet corner, preferably with natural light and minimal clutter. Think of it as your personal learning Batcave, where you transform into a focused learning machine. Now, time to hack your brain with the Pomodoro technique. Set a timer for 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. This rhythmic work break cycle keeps your brain engaged and prevents burnout. Remember, mastering the art of focus is like training a puppy. It takes time, patience, and lots of positive reinforcement. Okay, you've banished the distractions and carved out your learning haven. This is your sanctuary, a place where your mind can thrive without interruptions. But creating the perfect environment is just the first step. Now let's dive deeper into how you can truly power up your brain. Optimizing your brain's energy levels is crucial. Hydration and nutrition play a key role in keeping your brain functioning at its best. A well-hydrated brain is more alert and capable of processing information efficiently. So keep that water bottle handy and snack on brain-boosting foods like nuts and fruits. Imagine your brain as a high-performance sports car. Just like a sports car needs premium fuel to run smoothly, your brain requires the right nutrients and care to perform at its peak. Treat it well, and it will reward you with enhanced cognitive abilities and sharper focus. You wouldn't fuel it with sugary drinks and expect it to win a race, right? First up, get moving. Physical activity is essential for brain health. It increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that help it function better. Even a quick 20-minute walk, jog, or dance party can do wonders for your brain power. These activities not only boost your mood, but also enhance your cognitive functions, making you more alert and ready to tackle challenges. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood lifters, and helps reduce stress, making your brain more efficient and effective. Exercise is like a shot of espresso for your neurons, boosting blood flow and sharpening focus. It's a natural way to wake up your brain and keep it energized throughout the day. When you exercise, your heart pumps more blood, which carries oxygen and nutrients to your brain, enhancing its performance and keeping you mentally sharp. Next, caffeine, friend or foe? Caffeine can be a double-edged sword. While it can boost alertness and concentration, too much of it can lead to jitters and anxiety. For those of us who rely on that morning cup of joe, the good news is that caffeine can indeed boost alertness and focus in moderation. It can help you start your day with a burst of energy and keep you going through those morning tasks. However, it's important to balance your intake to avoid the negative side effects. Just be mindful of your intake and avoid those afternoon caffeine crashes. Instead of reaching for another cup, try drinking water or taking a short break to recharge. Over-reliance on caffeine can lead to dependency and disrupt your natural energy levels. And here's a surprising one. Stress in small doses can actually enhance alertness. Short bursts of stress can act as a motivator, helping you stay focused and complete tasks more efficiently. Think of it like a jolt of energy that helps you focus on the task at hand. This kind of stress can be beneficial, pushing you to perform at your best when it matters most. However, chronic stress is a whole different beast and can actually impair learning and memory. Long-term stress can lead to burnout, making it harder for you to concentrate and retain information. It's crucial to manage stress effectively to maintain optimal brain function. So, keep your stress in check with relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation. These practices can help calm your mind, reduce anxiety, and improve your overall mental health, allowing your brain to operate at its best. The memory multiplier. Let's face it, our brains are kind of like leaky sieves. We try to pour in knowledge, but it often slips through the cracks, leaving us feeling frustrated and overwhelmed. We learn something new, and poof, it vanishes into the abyss of forgotten knowledge. It's like trying to hold onto water with our bare hands, nearly impossible without the right techniques. That's where repetition comes in, the trusty duct tape of our memory palace. Repetition helps seal those cracks, making our memory more robust and reliable. Think of repetition as building a sturdy bridge over a rushing river. Each review session adds another plank, another support beam, making the bridge stronger and more resilient. Each time you revisit a concept, you add another layer of bricks, making the bridge stronger and more resistant to the currents of forgetfulness. It's a gradual process, but one that pays off immensely. But here's the catch. Not all repetition is created equal. Simply repeating information mindlessly won't do the trick. You need a strategy. Cramming is like trying to build that bridge in a day's stressful, inefficient, and ultimately doomed to crumble. It might seem like a quick fix, but it rarely leads to lasting knowledge. Spaced repetition, however, is the master architect of memory. It's a methodical approach that ensures each piece of information is securely anchored in your mind. It's about strategically revisiting information over time, allowing your brain to encode it more deeply. This method leverages the spacing effect, which enhances long-term retention. So, ditch the all-nighters and embrace the power of spaced repetition. By spreading out your study sessions, you give your brain the time it needs to solidify the information. Your brain will thank you in the long run. Not only will you retain information better, but you'll also reduce stress and improve your overall learning experience. Embrace the oops. Let's be real, nobody likes making mistakes. They can feel embarrassing, frustrating, and downright demotivating. But here's a secret. Mistakes are actually your brain's secret weapon for learning. Think of it this way. Your brain is like a GPS system, constantly recalculating its route based on new information. Making a mistake is like hitting a detour. It might slow you down momentarily, but it also forces you to pay attention. analyze the situation, and find a new path. The key is to view mistakes not as failures, but as valuable feedback. Instead of beating yourself up, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I approach this differently next time? So, embrace the oops moments and reframe them as opportunities for growth. Your brain will thank you for the adventure. Congratulations, brain explorers! You've journeyed through the fascinating world of neuroscience and uncovered powerful techniques to enhance your learning. Now let's put it all together into a personalized learning plan that fits your unique needs and goals. First, identify your learning style. Are you a visual learner who thrives on diagrams and videos? An auditory learner who absorbs information best through lectures and discussions? Or a kinesthetic learner who learns by doing and experimenting? Once you know your learning style, tailor your study environment, resources, and techniques accordingly. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to learning. Experiment, find what works best for you, and don't be afraid to adjust your plan as needed. Keep calm and learn on. Learning is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when your brain feels sharp as a tack, and others when it resembles a bowl of lukewarm porridge. The key is to cultivate a growth mindset and embrace the ups and downs of the learning process. Remember, even the most accomplished experts were once beginners, fumbling their way through new concepts and making plenty of mistakes along the way. What sets them apart is their persistence, their unwavering belief in their ability to learn and grow. So be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and never underestimate the transformative power of consistent effort. Unleash your learning potential. We've reached the summit of our brain-boosting adventure, and hopefully, you're feeling empowered to unlock your learning potential. Remember, your brain is capable of incredible things. By understanding the science behind learning and applying these practical techniques, you can learn faster, retain more information, and achieve your learning goals. So go forth, fellow knowledge seekers, and embrace the joy of lifelong learning. Your brain is your most powerful asset. Use it wisely, nurture it with care, and watch it blossom into its full potential.